Hi, I'm Erica. Please watch 13 Fear is Real on the CW. Actually, one of my biggest fears happens to be rats, and I'm not really excited right now sitting here next to these rats. Rats and roaches. I'm from a very small town in South Georgia where rats and roaches are actually everywhere. So rats, roaches, I don't do really well with. I actually did the show because I thought that it would be a lot of fun to face my biggest fears and to just challenge myself to do something out of the ordinary. I'm very happy that I did the show, but I definitely was challenged. I definitely learned to face my biggest fears and just go full throttle. Well, the winner wins $66,666, which is very fitting. With the money, I would definitely pay off some student loans and pay off a credit card, and of course, go on a little bit of a spending spree.
Hello?
Guests, 5 of you must leave the cabin and head down the road.
Wow, the mastermind was a very, very scary guy. We never actually had a lot of interaction with the mastermind, but he was so secretive and so conniving that basically the mastermind ruled every moment of our lives. We never knew what was going to happen at any turn. We were always scared, always unsure of what was around every corner, and this was all a devised plan of the mastermind. In addition to having the mastermind, we had a secret killer among us. So really, we really got to the point where we just didn't trust each other. You never knew who the secret killer was. You were always watching your back. You didn't want to get caught alone because you didn't want to get killed. So having a secret killer definitely changed the dynamic of the relationships among the cast. She just ate dinner with us.
Stephanie is gone.
Oh, okay. When people got killed, they just kind of disappeared. We just didn't see them anymore, which is also very scary because you also knew that if someone just disappeared out of nowhere, that could be you one day. So that added a very, very exciting but scary little factor to the competition. I can honestly say that I had a couple of people that I got along with really, really well. Ryan and Melissa were two of my closest friends on the show. There were a couple of people who I had some conflicts with, but I guess you'll have to watch to find out. I would have to say that my favorite person to team up with would have to be Melissa. Melissa and I had a really, really good bond on the show. She was someone in whom I sought comfort, and I had a lot of fun with her, and I always knew that I could really depend on her as a teammate and also as a motivator. On the show, I would have to say that the toughest competition would just be myself. I psyched myself out a lot. I tend to freak out and get so scared. I'm deathly afraid of rats, thank you, and of roaches, and of many other things. So what I really learned that my biggest competition was just myself. I had to make sure I stayed focused and make sure I stayed confident, and that was really, really hard to do under those circumstances.